A federal judge has thrown a wrench into the NCAA's proposed $2.8 billion antitrust settlement, stating she cannot approve the deal in its current form due to the immediate implementation of roster limits. U.S. District Judge Claudia Wilken said that while she's inclined to approve the rest of the agreement, the roster rule would unfairly harm walk-on athletes and recruits, violating class action fairness standards. The deal, which would allow Division I schools to start directly compensating athletes for their name, image, and likeness under a capped revenue system, also includes ending the NCAA's sport-by-sport scholarship limits. But Wilken highlighted the risk of current and incoming athletes losing roster spots as a result, calling the situation inequitable and emphasizing the need for a phased-in approach. During the final approval hearing, athletes, parents, and lawyers passionately urged the judge to delay the roster limits. Despite this, the NCAA and the Power Five conferences resubmitted the deal without changes to that provision, citing logistical concerns. Schools, they argued, had already made roster plans based on the July 1st implementation date. Wilken disagreed, placing the blame for any disruption squarely on the NCAA and its member institutions. She emphasized that preliminary approval should not have been viewed as a final sign-off and rejected the argument that reversing course would be too complicated. While some athletic directors called the delay frustrating, one noted that coaches had supported a grandfathering system all along. Others expressed frustration with what they saw as judicial overreach, with one calling the situation insanity. Now, Wilken is urging both sides to work with a mediator and propose a modified agreement within 2 weeks. She also invited lawyers representing objecting athletes to participate in those discussions. Meanwhile, the judge has issued a scheduling order that could move the case toward trial if a resolution isn't reached. Despite the setback, plaintiff's attorney Steve Berman remains optimistic, saying the judge's stance gives them leverage to negotiate necessary changes. The NCAA and conferences released a statement saying they are reviewing the order and remain committed to creating new opportunities and stability for student athletes. Wilken reiterated that the only obstacle to approval is the roster rule, which she says undermines the fairness of the deal for affected athletes. Unless changes are made, the NCAA may find itself in a lengthy legal fight instead of moving forward with its landmark agreement.